Okay, so normally I don't make videos this early. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning, and you guys know that normally I'm making videos like in the evening. It's normally like a little bit darker. I have my light on right now because it's supposed to rain outside, I think, but whatever. Um, but I'm making this video basically because I had some customers yesterday, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was hilarious. Now, let me just go ahead and put out my disclaimer. Um, I did not finish college. However, I did finish high school and every schooling before that. A's and B's the majority of my life. I don't know that, and it's just a common sense kind of thing. And it bothers me when a lot of people, and I mean anybody knows this, but it bothers me when a lot of people um, not only do they use words in the wrong context or they spell them incorrectly or stuff like that, which is kind of a pet peeve to me, um, but they also use the wrong tense of words and, shit like that. And I know in my videos I am not the most proper, but everybody uses slang, so it pretty much is what it is. So I'm back to my customer. Customers yesterday came into the store. So I'm telling them about the promotions that we were having because they were standing up against one of the walls. So I started telling them about the promotions on that wall. And they're like, "Oh, thank you, sweetheart. If we need anything, we'll come find you." Blah 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, and I start replenishing because I think at one point in time there were too many of us there last night, so I didn't really have anywhere that I needed to be in particular. So I just went ahead and started pulling stuff from out of our stock room. So as I'm replacing stuff on one of the tables, the customer is talking to her friend, and she's like, "Oh, girl, I like this. This fragrance smells good." Blah 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. So then they come to me and they go, "Hey, do you have any hand sanitizer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "Yeah, I just have too many fragrances on me, and I want to get them off so I could, smell something else." So I'm like, "Well, yeah, sure." So I walk behind the register. I said, "There's something wrong with this pump." I said, "But if you don't mind, I'll take the top off of it so you can pour some of the hand sanitizer out." So she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." So they're putting the hand sanitizer on their hands, and she's like, "Oh, um, I think I took too much out, blah 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 blah." And she was like, "Yeah." She was like, the other friend was like, "Yeah, I squoze too much out of the bottle." Squozed, y'all. Squozed. So I'm thinking to myself, and I'm trying not to be, because a lot of times when people say and do things that make me feel some type of way, like it shows on my face. So I looked away. I had to turn around and I had to regroup because this lady just said squozed. Squozed. I need y'all to understand. Squozed. So her friend's like, "No, no, 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 that's not right." She was like, "You mean you squeezed it? You squeezed too much from out of it." She was like, "No, if I squeeze it," now I don't think that she heard the ED at the end. So she was like, "No, if I squeeze it, that means I'm telling you, hey, you need to squeeze that." She was like, "That's not the correct tense. It's squozed." So her friend is like, "No, it can't be that." She was like, "That don't even sound right." She was like, "Are you sure?" She was like, "It's squeezed." And she was like, "No, girl. When we get home, I want you to check Wikipedia." I want you to check Wikipedia, and it's gonna say squozed in there, and then you gonna know that I'm right. Now, first of all, squozed, y'all. I cannot go past squozed. Squozed. Not squeezed, but squozed. And then the example that she used was, you know how you tell somebody, you know, rise and shine, and then, you know, blah, 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 blah. She said something, and she was like, you know, rise, rose, squeeze, squoze. And I just was like, and I just had to walk away. Like, I couldn't even intervene in the conversation because I, one, didn't want to piss my customer off. Because, you know, no disrespect to black people, but they get really offended. And, you know, I'm black too. So, they get offended sometimes when you try to correct them, even if you do it politely. So it just was kind of a thing where I just was like, this is my sign for me to walk away from the conversation because I just don't need to be a part of it. So I just smile, shake my head, walk away. And she, two, Wikipedia. Now, Wikipedia, y'all, Wikipedia. A 4-year-old can make a Wikipedia page. Now, whether it'll stay up there for long, that's a different story. That's neither here nor there. But a 4-year-old can make a Wikipedia page. What makes you think? She could have said Webster's. She could have, you know, said a thesaurus. She could have said, yo, I'm going to Google it. I even would have been impressed if she would have said, I'm going to Google it. She was like, Google, you know, Google it when you get home. This lady said Wikipedia. People, grown-ups, it's okay for little kids to say ignorant stuff. It's okay. Because they're little kids. They're still learning. You know, they haven't been through the proper educational, you know, courses to know the difference between squeeze and squeezed, and they think it's squoze, and we all laugh hee 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 because it's cute, it's a little kid. But you are an adult, you are a grown ass woman, and I'm 25. Ooh, I forgot how old I was for a second. I'm 24. So I'm 24, and she had to have been in either her early 30s or maybe her mid 30s. And you talking about squozed. So y'all know, as much shit as I talk, I got on the headset. So everybody, of course, all of our employees, we all wear headsets. So I get on the headset when I get far away from my customers, and I'm like, yo, I just had some customers that said that the past tense of squeeze was squozed. And I just felt like I needed to get y'all's opinion on this because I feel like maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there was a class that I forgot to take. Maybe there was a memo about, you know, squoze being the new tense for, you know, squeeze. I don't know. But I just need y'all to hear me on this one. So everybody on the headset is cracking up, and I'm just like peeping around the store to make sure that they're still not in there. But if you don't know what the tense is for a word, don't use it. And don't say it so loud that other people can hear you, because then they're gonna look at you like, this bitch just said squat. What the fuck is wrong with her? Like, seriously. So, you know, if you're ever confused about anything, a spelling, a past tense, present tense, future, anything, if you got a cell phone, if you have an Android, if you have any kind of phone with the internet on it, Google it. Like, that shit don't make no sense. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. I had to make this video because I'm dressed. A lot of times when I make my videos, if y'all will notice, I have on a black top, tank top type thing. I wear all black to work, so that's pretty much all that I own. I mean, I got clothes, but normally I make my videos after work. So today's the day where I'm making it before work. But yeah. So I just had to come up here and let y'all know about this squirrel situation, because I couldn't hold it in, and I knew that if I didn't make the video while it was still fresh in my mind, that I would have forgot. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free. Um, Follow me on Tumblr. Follow me on Twitter. I'll put those links in the box below. And I guess that's about it. See y'all later. Try not to, go out there making up words today. All right, later.